Lam ahujja. But the lam has come. So it will make the fi'l mudari' majzoom. Means the lam kalima must get a sukun. And we did give lam kalima sukun. And we ended with 2 sukuns. And then we made a little surgery. And we gave a fatah. Shall I do it on board, or you are familiar with it? You are familiar with it, huh? Inshallah, sister. Abir, Hafsa, all of you brothers and sisters? Okay. But I think I want to do one more time. Okay. I want to do just quickly one more time. Brother. I'll do with red. Hujju. I break it, brother. I break it. Huj. Like this. Sahi? Now I say lam. Hujja. I got 2 now sukuns. So I now, in order to, I cannot drop anything. So I make a little surgery and I give a fatah here. Okay, and it became lam ahujja. Got the idea, brother and sister? Now how do you describe it? Lam has come, brothers and sisters. Lam has come, so it made the fi'l mudari' majzoom. So I know it is majzoom, but how do I describe it, Brother Hassan? Fi'lun mudari'un majzoomun wa alamatu jazmihi sukunun mukaddara ala akhirihi. Because my mind knows that there is a sukun on lam kalima, which is jeen. But that fatah I gave temporary so that I can pronounce it. And there's another way of doing this, and that will be lam ahjuj. Remember, you can break the idgham. Lam ahjuj. Then it is normal. You can see the sukun. But if it is lam ahujja, then sukun is sukunun mukaddara. Alhamdulillah, you got the idea, brother. That's it. The lesson is over. Now our examination. Let us do the tamarin and see how much we can understand. So as you can see the importance of lesson number 1, brother. It revised everything. It revised so many things that we already knew, some of it, and some of it were explained to us in detail now. Extremely important lesson. And I would urge you to revise it at home whenever you get an opportunity. Because that way, you will never ever forget. Ayyin. What kind of a verb is this? Form 2. Bab taf'il. Ayyana yu'ayyinu. Ayyin, amar. Specify. Al-mu'arab min al-mabni fima yati. In what comes. Okay? Dakhala, brother Abdul Samad, dakhala. Is it mu'arab or mabni? Mabni, mashallah. Fi'al madi, mabni. Brother, ijlis, mabni. Fi'al amar is also mabni. Remember, madi and amar, al-fi'lul madi, mabni. Fi'lul amri, mabni. Fine. Brother Muhammad, yadhabu, mu'arab. Mu'arab, mashallah. Salim, tafhamna, mabni. Why? Nunu niswa. Brothers, nunu niswa. Mabni. Brother Hassan, yakhrujuna, mu'arab. Mu'arab, mashallah. Okay, Sister Nusrat, tashrabina, mu'arab, mashallah. Sister Madina, yaktubna, mabni, mashallah. Very good, very good. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now if you want, either you underline mabni or you can highlight mabni and leave the mu'arab unhighlighted. Just to get you an idea. Ma alamatul i'rabi asli fil mudariya. What are the primary endings in fi'l mudariya, brothers and sisters? Ad-dammatu. Here you will say ad-dammatu alamatu raf'ihi. Here alamatu raf'ihi. Al-fathatu here alamatu nasbihi. And then you will say as-sukunu here alamatu jazmihi. Ma alamatul i'rab al-far'i fi af'al al-khamsa. What do you want to say, brother? Okay. Alamatu raf'i thubuti nun. Wa alamatu nasbi wa jazmi harfi nun. Or you can say, just write down in Urdu, noon aata hai, noon jata hai. That is the alamat. Are you with me, brother Hassan? Our short and way of describing it. Our short and humorous way of describing it. Okay. Ma alamatu jazmi far'i fi fi'l naqis. Ji, alamatu far'i. Secondary alamat fil fi'l naqis. How do you make fi'l naqis jazm? Hazfi harfi illa. Hazfu harfi illa. Are you with me, brother? And how many verbs? 5 in your pocket. Remember that. 5 in your pocket. Ma alamatu raf'ihi fi fi'l naqis raf'ihi. Dammatul muqaddara. Are you with me, brother? Ala akhirihi. Inshallah, I'm sure you can understand it very well. Ma alamatu nasbi fi fi'l naqis maftuh al-ain. Fatahatul muqaddara. Ala akhirihi. MashaAllah. Ma alamatu jazmi fi al-mudaf. Sukun muqaddara. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, we completed lesson number 1, which is quite a big lesson, brothers and sisters. And this is a lesson which, you cannot understand on your own. If you have a teacher explaining, then it becomes very easy, inshallah. And now you can revise it and, master it well, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, ad-darsu thani. In this lesson, we are studying many different things. And from now onwards, I have formed a habit, brothers and sisters, that I do not go to the lesson directly. I always sometimes go to the exercises first to explain you a few things. Or I go to the key to explain you a few things. And then I come to the main lesson. Because after that, having understood few things, when you come to the main lesson, it makes sense to you, what we are studying. But if I go straight to the main lesson, then you won't understand. You will understand only translation. And then we have to come back to lesson to understand in detail. So I take this, approach that either I go to the exercises first or to the key first. So let's go to the key, brothers and sisters. And after you read the key, you will realize how important this key is in understanding book 3, brothers and sisters. This key is amazing, brothers and sisters. May Allah bless Dr. Abdurrahim for doing so much for us, brother. He wrote the books, then he wrote the keys, then he wrote the Hallo Tamari. Alhamdulillah, brother. Okay. In this lesson, we learn the following. Keep the highlighters handy, huh? Highlighters handy. Vav can be a letter. What is the meaning of vav can be a letter? Letter of alphabet. As in waladun. See, va. Okay? No, that is a letter of alphabet.